bless America.
Gotta let you know what's up.
God bless America.
Are you asleep or are you up?
God bless America.
Trying to hit you with the news.
God bless America.
Don't be no dummy, you're a fool.
God bless America.
Gotta let them know what's up.
God bless America.
Are you asleep or are you up?
God bless America.
Trying to hit you with the news.
God bless America.
Don't be a dummy, you're a fool. You're tuned in. This is the land of opportunity. USA, this my community. I stay updated with the foolery.
The rest of the state said thanks, but no thanks. But here in the city of Chicago, we say, come on to Chicago. We got health care for you. We got child care for you. We got all kind of housing. We got education for you. We got housing vouchers for you. We got it all. That's why everybody's coming to Chicago. But if you cut off the funding spigot, they won't come. They won't come.
What up, y'all? It's Papa Z, and I'm back with another video. Today's video, man, we're going back to Chicago. Today they had a city council meeting where they were voting on the migrant funding, the extra $70 million that the mayor, Brandon Johnson, is asking for. And you had a alderman named Anthony Beale. He was very adamant and livid about the extra spending on the migrant crisis. When you have elderly people, you have young men, American citizens, struggling, you know, and then you got these people coming in here, taking up all of the resources, you know, housing, medical care, food, all the above. And Anthony Beale, he really made sense, you know, and I share the same sentiments that he has. You know, I'm not a person that that hates people. I don't hate people. I just don't like when American citizens are put on the back burner and they have to watch people who come here to this country, you know, getting everything free. You know, it's not right. You know, what about the people who've been here all their lives? You know, a lot of my videos, I say the same thing because it's not right. It's not right. You know, it's $70 million and they almost close to $1 billion already, you know, by the end of the year, that's going to be spent on the migrant crisis. You know, you got a lot of vacant lots and a lot of things out there, a lot of work that needs to be done in Chicago with the Chicagoans, you know, the American citizens, you know, and it's just a shame, you know, that they have to vote on stuff like this when each one of those aldermen are struggling in their own ward, you know, and they putting American citizens to the back burner, you know. But it's about time a few of those aldermen start listening to the citizens, you know, and this is one of them. He's really listening to them. You know, he heard enough. So he has to start speaking out because the American citizens out there in Chicago are not happy. They're not happy. And look, I'm way out here in California. And yeah, it's a sanctuary state, you know, but I'm preparing myself for times when it's like this, like Chicago, what they're going through, because pretty soon it's going to be outrage out here. You know, and we're having a firsthand look at what a sanctuary city goes through, you know. But just to end the problem, all they have to do is just say, man, we don't want to be a sanctuary city no more, or a sanctuary state. And that'll end the problem. You know, you can't keep putting blame on Texas. You know, they're not a sanctuary state. You know, they dealing with a lot of people crossing the border. So since you have other states that want to be a sanctuary state, you're going to get people. You're going to get people. And it's not the mayor or the governor of Texas' fault that you guys are not prepared for the influx of migrants. It is what it is, you know. But, you know, you got to really think how the American citizens feel, because everybody is not with this. You know, of course, you got some people that is, you know, you had activists and all that stuff. But what I'm gonna say here right now is all the aldermen who voted yay on that amendment, the 2024 amendment for the money, the 70 million to help fund the migrants. I challenge you guys to put up your paycheck. Put up your paycheck and open your doors and let some of these people come in. Let these migrants come into your home and spend your money. You know, take care of them, since you guys really care about the situation, you know. I challenge you guys. But anyway, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all. You know, I had to come on here and you know, give shout outs to Anthony Beale, Alderman Anthony Beale out of Chicago. Man, keep listening. Keep listening to your citizens, man. Keep listening to the citizens that you serve. You know, we all have a big heart, but sometimes, man, sometimes you got to make a change. You know, you got to look at these people in their eye every day and see these people struggling. The older people, homeless people, homeless families. You know, it's just crazy. You got to end it some kind of way. You know, that's why you're here. You're here to please the citizens. Take care of the citizens first, and then everybody else will come after that. It's just simple as that. But man, let me end it here, man. Like I always say, protect yourself at all times. Keep your head on the swivel. God bless you. God bless me, and God bless America. And I'm out. Papa Z. Peace.
The chair recognizes Alderman Beale.
Thank you, Mr. President. And thank you, Chairman Irvin. That was extremely easy. Mr. President, I rise in total opposition of appropriating $70 million at this particular time. I said back in November, and I think I repeated myself 3 times, that we did not have a balanced budget. We didn't have a balanced budget. We did not have a balanced budget. And here we are. I said that we will be back here in April because we will be out of money. We can rewind the tape. I said we will be out of money in April. Well, here we are. Here we are in April, looking to appropriate another $70 million. However, right after the budget was passed in November, we found, miraculously, $95 million. Just popped out of nowhere. $95 million right after we voted for the budget. Now, you cannot tell me we did not know we had $95 million after we voted on that budget. You cannot tell me, as smart as our budget director is, that we didn't know that we were going to come back in December and sweep, without this council's approval, $95 million again for residents who are not paying taxes here in the city of Chicago. So, now we're asking to match the state and the county to get us more money for the rest of the year, which still is not going to be enough money to get us through the rest of the year. Why? Because we're anticipating that we're going to have about 5,000 people a week coming starting in just a few days. So that means we're going to need more money for this problem. Meanwhile, our seniors are still suffering. And let me just digress. I appreciate the governor and our county board president for helping us out. I do. But can anybody tell me how many migrants we got outside the city of Chicago, in the county or in the state? Can anybody answer that question? The question is, we don't have any. They're all in the city of Chicago because the rest of the county mayor said thanks, but no thanks. The rest of the state said thanks, but no thanks. But here in the city of Chicago, we say, come on to Chicago. We got health care for you. We got child care for you. We got all kind of housing. We got education for you. We got housing vouchers for you. We got it all. That's why everybody's coming to Chicago. But if you cut off the funding spigot, they won't come. They won't come. But as long as we continue to fund this problem, they're going to continue to come to Chicago. Now, from what I understand, there's absolutely no crime in Venezuela right now. Why? Because they sent all their problems to us. They sent them all to us to deal with. So now, Venezuela is the place to be. Because there's no crime, there's no problems. Just keep coming to Chicago. So, here we are, targeted to spend over $1 billion this year alone. When you add up the city, the state, the county, and what we get from the federal government. $1 billion is what we're targeted to spend. Give the South and the West Side $1 billion and see what happens to crime here in the city of Chicago. Give us those kind of resources and watch crime go down, because we can create jobs and opportunity. We can create a better education system. We can do things necessary to make our communities a better place to live and play. But as long as we keep doing the same old thing, and what's the same old thing? The same old thing is voting yes. As long as we continue to vote yes, nothing is going to change, y'all. Nothing is going to change. When you vote no and have the courage to vote no, thank you, courage, to vote no, things change, and we go back to the drawing board to make things better for our communities. Now, I'm going to just say, there's 20 black aldermen here in the city of Chicago. We only need 26 to pass anything, right? There's no reason why we cannot leverage those 20 votes to make our communities a better place. We use those 20 votes to make sure that we get our fair share of everything in this city. It takes courage. But if we continue to just vote yes, then we're going to continue to get the least of these resources in this city. So I'm just asking to have a little courage. And I guarantee you, if you show a little courage and vote no, we go back to the drawing board, make this thing a little better, our communities get better. The South and West Side get better. That's all I'm saying. But $1 billion. Now, we're facing $1 billion deficit coming up this fall. That's just our operating budget. That's not including migrant money, y'all. Over $1 billion deficit this year and next year. We got to come up with over $2 billion, probably close to 2.5, maybe 2.6, give or take. And that's not including migrant money. So what are we going to do? We're going to go to my taxpayers that I can't help and tell them to give me more to help people who ain't even paying into the system. They're not even paying into the system. But we telling my seniors, you can't have resources. We can't give you a roof. We can't give you a hot water heater. We can't give you a porch. We can't give you a furnace because we don't have the resources in these departments. But God darn it, we can find $70 million to keep burning up out the back. That's all we're doing is burning money, y'all. Give me that money in my community. And I guarantee you, we'll turn some things around. We can turn things around in this city if we just keep fighting for what's right and stop doing the same old thing, because that's what we're doing, the same old thing. So, let's talk about the elephant in the room. We're not even talking about what CPS is going to ask for. That's going to hurt our taxpayers. So we're going to hit them with taxes this year, then we're going to hit them with a huge tax on CPS. the residents of the city of Chicago are going to bear that brunt. Where's all this money coming from? So, we have a reassessment that's coming. That's going to raise people's taxes here in this city. So what I'm describing, y'all, is the elephant in the room. That the taxpayers of the city of Chicago are about to get hit, and they're about to get hit hard. And they're going to get hit from all angles. Now, let's also talk about the casino deal that's about to blow up. That's supposed to go towards pensions because they're undercapitalized. We have a huge shortfall from the money that the casino is supposed to bring us. And we don't even know if the main casino is even going to get approved because they're about to go under. So where's that money going to come from? We're not addressing the crime in this city. We're not hiring more police. Our residents are being put out of their houses. I mean, I can go on and on about the problems that we have in this city. My seniors are hurting, but we can continue to find billions of dollars to pay for people who don't pay into this system. We're using ARC money that's supposed to come to us in this city. The federal relief money was designed to help the people of the city of Chicago. Money that was supposed to go towards our seniors that were hurt by the COVID problem. It was basically the COVID problem that hurt all of us here. All the jobs that we lost. All the people that we lost. That money is supposed to go towards us, but we're going to use that ARC money, and we're just going to use it on people who were not even affected by COVID here in the city of Chicago. When are we going to help us? When are we going to help the people here? That's all I'm saying. Help the people here. So we can find money for everybody else but us. Ladies and gentlemen, our priorities are wrong. Our priorities are wrong in this city. And I'm going to close on this note. The people of Chicago spoke when they voted against Bring Chicago Home. They voted against it, right? So they said no to Bring Chicago Home. So what they're telling us today is to leave Chicago alone. And that's what we need to do. Leave Chicago alone, take care of our own, and let's do the right thing by our people here in the city of Chicago, ladies and gentlemen. Vote no, show some courage, and let's do the right thing by the people here that are paying taxes every single day. Thank you, Mr. President.
God bless America.
I gotta let them know what's up.
God bless America.
Are you asleep or are you up?
God bless America.
Trying to hit you with the news.
God bless America.
Don't be a dummy or a fool. They watching me like a film. Get your news, Papa Z Films. They watching me like a film. Get your news, Papa Z Films.